He's just one of those freaky guys. I mean, the guy's got a good build, clearly works out, and he can lift that weight. Just because you can't do it doesn't mean he can't do it. Coach Greg, and today I'm going over the video by Joe Rogan who analyzed Chris Cuomo or Cuomo. I don't know what his name is, but basically he was lifting a 100-pound dumbbell and a lot of people were saying it's a fake weight. So I'm gonna go over Joe Rogan's view of this. I've seen a lot of people saying Joe Rogan is wrong. I'm here to say Joe Rogan is right. You guys are idiots and morons. I'm gonna watch the video, gonna prove that I know what I'm talking about. All you haters hating on Joe Rogan. I tell it like it is. Joe Rogan is right.
Did you see the thing where Tucker Carlson was playing all these videos of Chris Cuomo?
Apparently it's Chris Cuomo, so I didn't get it right at all. Cuomo.
Chris Cuomo is on there talking about he's got corona. I mean, they're doing like home videos. I'm like, what is
Here's
not
another
news?
scandal. Here's another scandal.
Yeah, he pretended to have corona.
There's a little bit of the pretending to leave his basement. I'm pretty sure he had corona. There's a picture of him sitting at his desk holding a 100-pound dumbbell up in the air, and bodybuilders are calling bullshit.
Well, bodybuilders, they're not very smart. They pick things up and they put them down. Not very smart. The guy's got a 100-pound dumbbell above his head. He's a big dude. He can lift 100 pounds. I mean, even Jeff Cavalier himself, at 45 years of age, Natty can lift a 100-pound bar or dumbbell over his head. That picture, that doesn't mean anything. Right, guys? Come on. 100-pound dumbbell. It's easy. Come on, right?
Also because of the angle that he's holding it. Now,
yeah.
Chris Cuomo is, look, I'm Italian, I could say this. He's a guinea.
Right.
A lot of those guineas are stupid strong. They're monkey strong.
I bet he is.
There are a lot of them.
So he's saying he's super strong. He's just one of those freaky guys. I mean, the guy's got a good build, clearly works out, and he can lift that weight. Just because you can't do it doesn't mean he can't do it.
There was a guy that used to run a sandwich shop near our house who could curl his own body weight 10 times.
Jeez.
And nobody believed him, and this guy barely lifted weights. And he did it before a wrestling meet. He was like a big-time wrestler in Newton South. Yeah. And he wound up losing the wrestling meet. It was like legend in the town because his arms were blown out because he made like $100 on a bet showing people that he could curl his body weight 10 times.
I have a friend from when I was growing up. He was so strong, he didn't lift weights, and he bench pressed 285 pounds his first time training in the gym. 285. He was a lot bigger than me, close to 200 pounds, but he wasn't working out. He just go in there, 285, didn't even know how to lift weights. Naturally gifted, super strong, never worked out. 285. I was at the time benching 293. I was training since I was 10. He could literally bench almost as much as me, and I train all the time. And this is what else he could do. This guy was so strong, he could break locks on lockers. You'd give him a lock, and he pulled slowly until it snapped. He could break every lock in the school by hand with his grip strength and muscle power. It was unfriggin' real. I witnessed it. He did it. He'd be like, you want to see something freaky? He would just pull and break the lock. What else can he do? We're doing a javelin throw. He stands there with a broken leg and throws the javelin further than all of us. We're running up, do sidestep, whoof, we throw it. He's like, broken leg, threw it further than us. Freak strength. Some people are just freaks. So Joe Rogan's trying to give you a story and explain that. People are all haters. Oh, Joe Rogan's a moron and an idiot just because he says that the guy can lift at 100 pounds.
Okay.
This is where we get our news in America.
No, there's a photo and he's wearing a t-shirt. This is different. That's real.
See, he's lifting 100 pounds. He's doing it like this. Guy's strong. It's only partial reps. He's not going the whole way. Partial reps. And he's got out, but he's got the bicep going in. The bicep is helping lift the weight. He's only doing partials. It's impressive, but not impossible. The dude's freaky strong. Why do you think it's fake weights?
That's a real weight. Whether or not that weighs 100 pounds, it might weigh 100 pounds.
Maybe it's not quite 100 pounds. Looks like with Jeff Cavalier, it says 100. Is it really 100? But it's a real weight. It doesn't weigh a 0 pounds. It weighs something. You guys are thinking Joe Rogan's an idiot.
I don't believe that he has a fake 100-pound weight. He's a big person. I think that guy's
He's
pretty
a strong
large.
dude. I'm sure he's not. I'm sure the weight isn't fake.
He's a big person. Just because you can't do it doesn't mean he can't do it.
Listen, you can do that. That can be done. People who think you can't do that are crazy. He's bigger than me. Look,
he then pauses. He's thinking about it. He's like, You know, people that think you can't do it, they're crazy. They're jealous. It's just because you can't do it doesn't mean that he can't do it. Some people can do it. Okay, some people could do it. It's 100 pounds. Someone can do it. Why can't he do it? He's pausing and he's thinking. He's like, what should I say next? I don't know how to take this on. What should I say?
He's bigger than me, and there's a video of me on Instagram with a 92-pound kettlebell, and I'm cleaning it and pressing it 10 times over my head.
Right.
He's bigger. That guy's a lot bigger than me.
Right.
He could hold 100 pounds over his head and do it like that.
Right.
Like if I have a 100-pound dumbbell in my arm right now, I could press it. He's bigger than me. He could do it.
I mean, Joe Rogan can press 100 pounds, so why can't he do it? He's lifted kettlebells, 92 pounds. It's only 100 pounds. He can do it. He's bigger than Joe. It makes sense, does it not? Some people are strong, like that friend I had from high school. Some people are just strong. So all these people, Philly on Nick, strength and power, the list goes on. Everyone's calling out Joe Rogan, saying, oh, Joe Rogan's a moron. He's an idiot. He doesn't know what he's doing. How can he think this? Maybe the guy's on HRT. I'm on HRT. Maybe, did anyone think of that? You guys ever think of that? Chris Cuomo might be on HRT or even at high doses. We don't know. Chris Cuomo might be on high doses. Everyone knows you can do anything on HRT. Let's call my girlfriend Allie. I'm going to show what you can do. You guys don't believe me. Let's see what Allie says. We're about to call Allie.
Hopefully she picks up. Friggin' work. Half the time she doesn't friggin' answer.
Hello.
Oh, awesome. You answered. Okay, so I'm doing this video and I'm trying to say, and it's Joe Rogan and the whole thing, and the HRT can do stuff. And like, I always tell people that like HRT makes my bed, and clearly it does, right?
No, that would be me who makes your bed.
What? What do you mean? I go in the bathroom for a poop and I come back and the bed's made. It's HRT.
Exactly. No, it's me.
You make my bed all this time? It's been you, not HRT?
All this time, I make the bed.
I mean, I feel like a kid discovering that Santa Claus isn't actually Santa Claus. It's Santa Circle Claus. All right, well, at least tell me this. My breakfast is HRT, right? It's my breakfast is made because when I walk into the kitchen and I have all of the French toast on a plate, and a fruit cut, it's HRT, right? You don't do that because you're in the bedroom. Couldn't have been you.
That's your staff, babe.
What?
Yep.
So you're telling me HRT doesn't make my bed and it doesn't cook my breakfast?
No, that's what you hired staff for.
So when I go for bike rides, are you telling me that I'm actually the one pedaling the bike? That I actually did all that work? That it's me?
Yep, you don't have an e-bike like me.
Like, my mind's blown. I've been telling all my subs for months that HRT does everything for me, lifts the weights for me and everything. And so all this time, I've actually been doing these things or been paying people to do it, or my girlfriend does it?
Exactly.
Oh my God, this is my mind. I don't understand. What am I thought she's going to back me up here, and this is what happens.
Is this why you're calling me?
Well, I'm doing a video.
Oh my God.
You're literally in a video right now. Well, not really, because it's just your name. It's like
Just my voice.
Yeah. Well, my mind's blown, so I don't know. Maybe Joe Rogan was being sarcastic. I mean, maybe he wasn't actually. I don't know. Who knows? Well, I don't know.
knows?
Maybe he was being sarcastic. Was I being? Do you think I was being sarcastic when I said that HRT made the bed and cooked my breakfast, rode my bike? I sleep and wake up. Maybe I'm sarcastic. Maybe people got it. Maybe some people actually thought I was being serious. Who knows?
I hope people thought you were being sarcastic.
Yeah, who knows? I don't know.
making
Maybe
a
people
joke.
don't understand sarcasm. They don't understand being trolled.
No, apparently not.
All right. Well, I'm going to do
right.
the wrap up of the video. All right. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye.
Do you guys maybe understand what sarcasm is or trolling people? Lee Priest was lifting fake weights. It was a joke. He was trolling people and you fall for it. Joe Rogan is just shitty at being sarcastic. Maybe Joe Rogan's done a bit too many mushrooms and DMT. Maybe, I don't know, maybe he's done that. Maybe he hasn't. And it's affecting his visual perception. And maybe he's not able to do sarcasm as well as some other people. I mean, I've been saying HRT does everything for me for months. We all say it, and no one's done a video saying, Coach Greg's a moron. He said that HRT made his bed for him and breakfast. No one's done a video like that. Remember the good old days? Hans and Franz, Saturday Night Live. I'll go pump you up. Or how did they say it?
Good evening and welcome to Pumping Up with Hans and Franz, the informative training program for the serious weightlifter.
Hello, let us begin by introducing ourselves. I am Hans.
I'm Franz.
And we want to pump you up.
We are here to pump you up. Or something like that. I don't remember anyone doing videos that Hans and Franz were lifting fake weights. It was a joke. They were kidding. It was a skit on Saturday Night Live. He's doing a skit. It's a joke. No one in the world who has an IQ above moron level, and Joe Rogan, he in fact has an IQ above moron level. I'm sorry, he does. He's not a complete, utter idiot. Not anyone in the world could look at that who's of an educated standpoint. A normal human being, not a 6-year-old. If you believe in Santa, you might believe that. Maybe. It's not your fault. You're young. You don't know. Joe Rogan doesn't actually believe that. The funny thing is, people actually think that Joe Rogan actually thinks that the guy is lifting 100 pounds and not faking it. And everyone's making videos saying, oh my God, imagine how stupid Joe Rogan is. You actually think Joe Rogan is that stupid. That's the funny part. I'm watching these videos and I'm like, I'm not going to do a video on this. Joe Rogan's clearly trolling the guy. Clearly, there's no way he thinks it. I thought about doing a video. I'm like, no, he's a joke. And then all the videos are coming up. And I'm like, do people really think that Joe Rogan really thinks that? Oh, here's 100 pounds. 100 pounds. Hey, do you want it? Oh my goodness. Oh, it's fake weights. He's cheating. I mean, it's one thing when Jeff Cavalier or Brad Castleberry do it. They're kind of faking it, and then you're not really sure. You think maybe it's a chance, a few idiots actually fall for that. But this is so blatantly obvious, not even Brad Castleberry or Jeff Cavalier would believe in that. Come on, people. You fall for this. He's trying to be funny. He's just not very sarcastic enough to get you to get it. I'm sarcastic enough that you get it. When I say HRT and I keep going on, and at the start you're like, really? Coach Greg is thinking that? But by the end of the video, you're like, oh man, he was just freaking joking. It's just for fun. So this guy is clearly joking, and freaking Joe Rogan is clearly joking. It's like a Saturday Night Live skit. Come on, people. Use your noggins. Think logically. Joe Rogan is not that stupid. If it had said 1,000 pounds and the same thing happened, would you have said the same thing? Pretend that that dumbbell said 1,000 on it, and it was this big. And Joe Rogan said the exact same thing the same way. Would you make a video and say, oh my goodness, Joe Rogan's so stupid. He actually thought a guy could lift 1,000 pounds over his head with one hand. If it said 1,000,000 pounds, would you have thought it? It's a joke. Extend the joke. Use your heads. Think like me. It said 100. It's just as stupid to think that Joe Rogan would think that the guy can lift 100 pounds like this as if it was 1,000 pounds. It's just as stupid. It's impossible. If that weight was 10 pounds, he couldn't have handled it that way. You can tell it didn't even weigh 10 pounds. It's so obvious. I'm a little embarrassed that y'all fell for that. But hey, not all of you are Coach Greg. Remember, I'm right 99.6% of the time. Not everyone can be as right as I am. That's okay. But thankfully, you watch my channel and you can learn. Joe Rogan is not an absolute moron. Some of you are going to write in the comment section, no, Greg, he actually believed it. Write him. Ask Joe face to face. One of Joe's friends say, hey, Joe, you're my friend. We go way back. Do you really think that this is 100 pounds? He's going to smile and say, I got them. You guys, you can believe this? These people are so stupid. I'm Joe Rogan and they actually thought that. Let's not ruin the joke. Let's keep it going. More spews for more views. Let's get more people on my channel. Look at all the freaking controversy. Controversy sells. People think I'm an idiot. They're going to tune in to see what else am I going to say that's stupid. Don't say anything. I'm Joe Rogan, and I'm planning this out to trick y'all, and y'all can watch my channel. Joe Rogan is smarter than he looks. He's kind of like Coach Greg, smarter than he looks. Planned it all out, carefully plotted, knows what he's doing, got the views, got the millions of dollars. He's doing it the right way. You guys argued about that? Watch my video, watch everyone else's videos, and say, Who do you think is right about this? Coach Greg or everybody else? What usually happens? Am I usually right or am I usually wrong? And in the video here, GregDoucette.com for coaching, Greg Doucette IB Pro, blooping up 2 videos, happy to educate you on the truth. And until next time, I am out. Maybe I'm sarcastic, maybe people got it, maybe some people actually thought I was being serious. Who knows?
I hope people thought you were being sarcastic.
Yeah, who knows? I don't know.
making
Maybe
a
people
joke.
don't understand sarcasm.